SABAHO everybody! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about a Bluetooth speaker made by a company called Xleader. It's a Bluetooth speaker that it can handle almost anything you can throw at it. SD card, Bluetooth of course, USB connection, 3.5mm headphone jack. But not only that, it also has an FM transmitter. So you can listen to almost any music type that you'd like, be it over the air, Bluetooth, connected or not connected. This Bluetooth speaker is going to be able to handle it. The question is, can it handle it well, and is it priced right? So this is an Xleader Bluetooth speaker. I want to say thank you very much for allowing me to review it, but let's not waste any more time. Let's check it out. This is the package that the speaker comes in. It tells us that there's 4 different colors of the speaker: the red, the white, the black, as well as the blue. I did receive the black one, and is indicating here, that's what we have. As far as looking at the actual information on the side, let's go ahead and flip it over. It gives us information. It says audio input, of course, hands-free built-in microphone for speakerphone, size, power amperage, and it does charge at a 5 volt at 1 amp. That's the rating for the charger that you'd want to use with it, minimum of 1 amp. And then other than that, not much else. Let's go ahead and open it up. The package is very simple. We have the speaker with all the buttons, and we'll get a chance to look at that. We have 2 cables, a 3.5mm male-to-male cable to be able to use the auxiliary input in the back. We have a USB-A to micro USB to be able to charge it. This will also be very functional for us because we need that to charge. They don't provide us with a power plug, so you don't have that functionality there, but you can plug it to any USB charger as long as it's minimum of a 5 volt at 1 amp. And of course, we have the instruction manual. I think this is, maybe Japanese, but the model number on the speaker is the Xleader B1 by Xleader. That's the company itself. The information here just gives us some information, general information as far as the buttons, the compatibilities, the SD card, the auxiliary port, volume up, volume down. We'll get a chance to check those out. First thing you're going to notice on the box, on the actual speaker, is that we have 2 speakers. There's 2 5-watt drivers here and a radiator. There is an LED part here, and I'll turn it on for you real quick. There's a power button which is right there. I'll press and hold. Give it a second, and it says hi. Now, Bluetooth functionality is the first thing that it connects, and it connected to my phone because I've already paired it. And then as we cycle through the different modes, or even volume, if I decide to go volume up, volume down, you can see that. So it's nice that it has a visual aspect of it, which is something that you normally don't get on a Bluetooth speaker. So we'll get to this, but other than that, there's not much here. On the side and on this side is pretty much empty. On the back, we have a few other options as well. We have the USB type A connector. This is what we would use to be able to connect, let's say, a thumb drive with music on it, the transflash or the SD card support, as well as the ability to put in line in. So a lot of inputs already. And this is where we'd be able to charge the 5 volts and 1 amp using the micro USB cable provided. Let's go ahead and flip over, go back to the top. The aspects here, these 2 are purely aesthetics. There's really no function outside of this. There's no radiating sound. The sound will always be forward facing, so you have to face the speaker to be able to enjoy the best. I'd recommend putting this in somewhat of a corner position where it can resonate very well in a room. We have mode to switch over between the different modes, the different inputs, as well as the FM tuner, which is, as I mentioned in the beginning. The power button works as multiple options: play and pause, and answer or hang up, as well as power. So if I press and hold power, it will shut it off. You have the back and forward, skip back and skip forward, volume up, volume down. Very nice that they're separate. I cannot say how many times I've seen it on Bluetooth speakers where they combine these 4 buttons, and what you end up doing is not knowing exactly what you're doing. So Bluetooth functionality is already connected. Let's go ahead and listen to some music. I want to show you guys how good this thing is. As you can hear, it's amazing. It does go up all the way to 20 and goes down to 0 as far as the volume, and you can adjust this. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend playing it as long as have it. Oh yeah, we're going to pause the music here. We'll go back to the same functionality. So these pretty much control the media on the device. I can go forward, back, obviously play, pause. Everything is controlled here, but let's go ahead and switch modes. And now we're going to switch over to FM radio. 103.5. I switched back to Bluetooth mostly because these are copyrighted songs and it should be able to pair back to our device. It's connecting back to my phone. We do have the ability of turning on all the other options as long as it has built-in or at least supported media. So MP3 WAV files should be pretty fine and you'll be able to connect them. Very nice little speaker, a lot of sound, great options. And then last but not least, I want to show you guys this one thing that you have never seen on any other speaker other than this one. Here's the bottom panel. Replaceable battery. That is something I really have to say. Replaceable battery on a portable speaker. That's something you don't get. We actually have many debates about replaceable batteries on phones, but to be able to replace a battery on a speaker once the battery dies is priceless. That's all I have to say. The design is very nice. The functionalities are, as you guys saw, immense. You have so much functionalities built into a small Bluetooth speaker with great sound. You have the ability of controlling volume with 2 different buttons, which is something that you rarely see these days. You normally see the skip forward and the volume up and then skip back and the volume down, pretty much configured together. Here you have separate buttons for everything. You have the ability of replacing the battery if you want to. That's another thing about a lot of Bluetooth speakers. You have built-in hardwired batteries. Once that battery starts failing, you're pretty much out of a speaker because you can't even run it on USB. You have 3.5mm headphone jack, USB, SD card connections in the back, almost anything you want. And the fact is the design's very nice. It's sleek, it has these little 2 concave here. It's mostly a design aspect, but it works well. Audio is always in the front, so just be aware of that. And it plays really good music, as you guys heard. I like the fact that it's portable, it's nice, it's easy, it has a lot of functionalities. I'll give you guys a link in the description below. Definitely a Bluetooth speaker. As far as the other Bluetooth speakers I've reviewed here, this kind of takes the cake. And it's mostly because of the functionality. That FM transmitting functionality really takes it. Because when you're at the park and you're whatever, and you just don't want to use your phone to listen to music and you want to turn on your favorite radio station, this will work. Take it anywhere else, it'll pick up whatever stations are available there. Just go hit the seek option and it'll program the channels. Very nice. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Link in the description below as well will be for the link on Amazon. Thank you very much for the support. I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Have a good day. Initial thing, it says let's get started. It says swipe left for widgets, so we'll go ahead and swipe to the left. Front facing camera. Fingerprint sensor is at the bottom. And again, this isn't a button, it's